So hi guys, we have Mr. Ripunjay Parikh, who is the Managing Director of Schaltbau India. Pleasure meeting, sir.
Nice to meet you again.
Thank you so much. And we saw Schaltbau's presentation today at our conference. But just for our audience to understand more better and let them know what Schaltbau is into and how is it contributing in the electric mobility space in India.
So at Schaltbau, we are experts in DC technology. We have a pedigree of 97 years of legacy, building reliable products for the railway industry and now for the e-mobility as well as new energy.
Right.
We are primarily making DC contactors and connectors, which goes into all DC related applications where you have a battery, you need these products.
Yeah.
Specific to the e-mobility application, it has a lot of synergies with a railway application. We talk of shock and vibrations, we talk of humid conditions, we talk of, let's say, heat, dust.
So
Schalbau already knows what is required to develop a product for that, and we now are geared up to supply the right product for the e-mobility.
Great. And sir, since you mentioned that your experience lies a lot in the railway segment, right? Does any of the skill set that you are trained on in the railway industry help you to be better than other competitors in the EV industry? Does that help you in any ways?
Yes. When we talk of railways, we are talking of a system that works relentlessly with very extreme loads. Bringing that technology to e-mobility has its own advantage. When I talk of Schalbau, we believe in air brake technology. We believe in open arc quenching system.
Okay.
As compared to, let's say, the other conventional technology, which is, let's say, gas encapsulated technology. Because of our technology, we are able to have a very high switching performance.
Okay.
This means the device, while it performs in a normal conditions, anyone will work. But when we talk of an abnormal condition,
Extreme.
switching at, let's say, full currents,
Right.
it's only Schaltbau which will perform, and this reflects into, let's say, a reliable product when we talk of EV.
Right. And I think these kind of products are needed considering the safety aspects, which is important for the electric mobility.
Yes.
Yeah. And sir, if we talk about Schaltbau's vision in India, right? Long term, are there any different product line that you're planning to launch in India, or are you going to stick to DC contractors and converters for EVs and or any other segment that you're planning to diversify? So what's the vision?
So Schaltbau has, let's say, multiple visions. Number one, we want to be the leaders in the DC switching technology. Secondly, specific to India, Schaltbau believes in the India market. Schaltbau is investing in India, and we want to ensure that we bring reliable products manufactured in India for the customers.
Yes.
The third important aspect is, as we go in the future, more and more applications will be electrified.
Correct.
So the dependence from the conventional fuel to electrification is going to be there.
Correct.
So the opportunity is going to be immense when we talk of, let's say, the DC switchgear itself. And that's where Schaltbau believes in bringing in more and more products and solutions.
Correct.
Not only, let's say, for India, but possibly for the world. And as we go, we are expanding, we are investing in India in manufacturing. Schaltbau also believes that manufacturing is not the only solution, but to have an end-to-end capability right from designing, manufacturing, testing.
Right.
So Schaltbau has a test lab where we can test the products, whether we make modifications, whether we do customization. So we don't depend only on, let's say, theoretical extrapolations. We are able to test and demonstrate to our customers what we say, what we can.
Correct. So very interestingly, you mentioned about focus on building a manufacturing setup in India. And as you know, I'm pretty sure there are certain challenges in terms of the component supply chain, right? So where do you think this, whole supply chain is at? In which phase in India, and do you think for Schaltbau to be 100% reliable on Indian supply chain, how much time will it take? What's your take on it?
So
From a supply chain capability, I believe India has a good infrastructure already, where we have competent people in terms of machining, in terms of, let's say, molding technologies. But let's say having a strong supplier base is not enough. As a philosophy, when Schalbau works on localization of product, we believe in, let's say, making it right.
Correct.
To the extent of measuring each and every quality parameters, not only in India, but also, let's say, getting it validated with our principles. So any tolerances, and when we talk of DC components, the tolerance levels are negligible, because the moment you are out of tolerance, either the product will not perform or the product will burn. So Schalbau ensures that when we develop a vendor, when we develop a component, we test it in India, we also get it validated by our principles, and with that we have a multiple level of validations before it goes into serial.
Amazing, amazing. And where do you have the setup in India, Schalbau?
Schaltbau has 2 manufacturing locations in India. We have one facility in Manesar where we manufacture these contactors and connectors. And we also have another manufacturing facility in Navi Mumbai where we manufacture some very specialized components for the railway industry.
Right. And when it comes to electric mobility specifically, any segment that you're at the moment focusing on, any form factor that you're focusing on, or you're open to any kind of requirements for any sort of form factors in EVs?
We are open for catering to all varied customer segments. Primarily today we are focusing more on the 3-wheeler and the commercial segments, because that is where the customer is wanting more and more demanding products. And as we move forward, we are also focusing on, let's say, the commercial buses, commercial trucks, mining applications, defense applications. These are the areas where performance is, let's say, supreme, and people want a product that is going to work 24/7, maybe 365 by 10 years or 12 years.
Since you mentioned about electric 3-wheelers where the demand is comparatively more high, is there a reason for it? And secondly, I'm pretty sure, considering the quality product, the price must be a little high, I'm assuming. And 3-wheeler segment is, compared to other form factors, it's more price competitive, because the kind of consumers who purchase, they have to focus a lot on the cost of the 3-wheeler. So is that a challenge somewhere to balance the price and quality in this segment?
So when we talk of, let's say, a utilization, electric vehicle is an investment.
Right.
The moment we talk of, let's say, the savings which you derive out of an operational cost, which is a very low cost electricity, unless and until you are going to run, let's say, 200, 300, 400 kilometers in a day, the economies of scale may not be much.
Fair.
So a 3-wheeler commercial vehicle, or let's say a bus or a commercial vehicle, really sees a benefit out of electric vehicles. And then you are able to really have the savings, provided the equipment is going to be on the street or on the road for a continuous period. So they value a performance, they value reliability much more as compared to, let's say, a 2-wheeler applications where you're going to run for a few days or, let's say, a few hours in a day. So that's where the commercial application also is of interest to us, and I believe at the right time people will start talking of the cost of ownership rather than the cost of the equipment.
Correct. Very rightly said. So it was a great pleasure interacting with you. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you, and I look forward to, let's say, more sessions from EV Update, and I think all the best to our audience for a great EV future.
Thank you so much.